Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Ooh. Hit the daily crumb. Help you along your way. Hey, 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 hey. Daily crumb. Help you along your way today. Hey, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily Crumb with me, Winky Sneebag, my Jackie Quiet, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Most Christianna car, peace car, superstar of this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How goes it with you? Hey, 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 it's a Thursday, a therapy Thursday. What's that for you? My girl chose not to stay last night on the Wednesdays. Just sad. Then I remembered there's a Mrs. Potts thing. There's a Mrs. Potts every day of the week set up through this Sanette Van Breda and Diamond Beauties Forever group, and she's got a men's group called Tanzanite Heroes. And then she's starting the counterparts. There's Mrs. Potts and then Mr. Hots. And it's just like every day of the week at different times, there's volunteers, part of these groups. They come in and they just, it's a little like half hour, 40 minutes, whatever. We just come together and there's a cup of comfort. A cup of courage was Mrs. Potts last night with my beautiful sister Natalie Chilton from The Bold Invisible, who's the one that invited me and added me to the Diamond Beauties Forever group. So the first Mrs. Potts I got on there last night. So, and that was beautiful. Eve, and I'm sorry I can't I don't have the name in front of me to pronounce it, but yeah, and Natalie, there was some three of us, and it was just beautiful to share. Beautiful. Anyway, so that switched it where I wasn't just like, oh, my girl didn't come and visit me. It was some beautiful things. And looking at that courage in me. I have, courage because I have a lot of fear. So, been very courageous my whole life because I've been very afraid my whole life. Very scary people around me my whole life. They don't seem scary right from the start. It's those, behind those closed doors and when nobody's looking and all that kind of stuff. And then you don't know what sets them off or those kinds of things. Where it has nothing to do with the outside. It's everything going on inside, right? And then but they freak it out on the outside. I don't know. What is that for you? Freak it out on the outside. Like, okay. Excuse me. And the sunlight is shining. You see that sun shining today? It was rainy for the part of this week. I had my hair straight, and then, I even did the iron in there. That takes a lot. But then I come in like 5 minutes, and poof, just from the dampness. But that's okay. Come as you are, take me as I am. That's how we do it here, man. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it now. Oh, what's our little self-care suggestion today? Hey, 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 here we go. A reflection. Let's reflect. What are we reflecting on? To be a good parent, you need to take care of yourself so that you can have the physical and emotional energy to take care of your family. Michelle Obama. If you are a parent to a child or a pet or a caregiver of any kind, I say, what are your favorite ways to take care of yourself, to give care to yourself? I'm right. I'm switching those, the taking and the giving. Oh, I don't know. What is that for you? Is that right? Caretaker, caregiver. I don't know which one you prefer. Okay. How can you ensure that you have time for these each day? If you are a parent or a caregiver to child or pet, any human being, whatever, the forest, the trees. Oh no, caregiver, any kind. What are your favorite ways to give care to yourself? How can you ensure that you have time for these each day? That's a 49. That makes a 4. This is so 4 is all about the balance, right? So finding those balance. How do you balance that every day? How do you balance it? Hey, come in and watch the Daily CRUMB with me. All right, okay, but you'll have to do the work. Okay, we can have some little entertainment, have a little comic relief, whatever, right? Maybe shed some tears with me. Oh no, how's that grow for you? You have to find that balance in yourself, and then you have to implement. Do you implement anything? If you've been watching the Daily CRUMB, have you implemented anything into your life, and how has that worked out for you? Have you been feeling better? Have you been feeling more connected to that little inside, right? Like, we want to keep our littles alive, but don't let them ride the bus, okay? They're too young for their license. They can't drive. Keep the adults behind the wheels. Not under the wheels, okay? We don't throw them under the bus either. Beautiful pigs. Oh, I'm swinging. It's a beautiful day out there, though. Gonna be a lonely weekend, I know. But that's okay. 'Cause I'm here right now, and that is enough. That's what the cards say. There we go. Such a weirdo. All right, self-promotion. Remember, I got a book out there, hey? Little poetry book, just little. Just little. I gotta work at that. I'm not good at this self-promotion stuff. But it's helpful. I've got something to say. Hey. So do you. What do you gotta say? I don't know. Ow. Pain. Okay. Here we go. Get on it. I don't know what's there. All natural. Eyes up. Well, a week before that, I do my arch and flattens, and I looked at the clock. It was 5:55 today. Like 5:55. Change gonna come. Oh, that's a victory when we know that. We can hang in there, hold through it, because we know change gonna come. So we just bide our time. I don't know, what is that? We see what is leading our lives. Okay? Death and rebirth. Maybe we went death to the fear, being driven by fear, rebirth of that love, being guided by that love. That's a victory. When everything is causing us to want to fear, when we're looking at, the victory, I can look at everything and feel like I've been defeated by it all, this system, and myself, and so the mother, the ex, whatever. Or I can turn that around and go, okay, I feel the bitter, and I choose to grow wiser, and I can see how this has affected me, and how I let that affect me, right? How I let that how I let that affect my expression of myself. Those two said, it's always about you, so I work hard to show, no, it's not about me. So I try not to make anything about me. But you know what? My life has got to be about me. A little bit, right? My life. That was my gift, right? Greatest gift. This life that we're living, the free will that we have. Ooh, I don't know. What's that for you? So, it's okay to make your life a little bit about you, okay? Grace and ease. Thank you very much, please. Right? Grace and ease. Oh, look at those numbers. That's an 8. That's a 2. That'd be a 1 and a 10. That's a 3 and a 9. That'd be a 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got there. 1, 2, 3, and that was a 4. There we go. And 9, we're moving back to that innocence, that inner child. Keep the inner child alive, but don't let it drive the bus. All right? So what is that? We need to acknowledge that, return to that, and confront those parts. Hey. Maybe that little is driving. We got to confront that little, you're too young to be driving this bus, okay? It's all right. You go back there and you have fun with the others, and I'll drive the bus, okay? I don't know. Let's confront inner selves where we have taken things on ourselves, where we keep allowing ourselves, we keep putting ourselves back in situations, we keep allowing ourselves to be driven by that fear, letting the fear hold us back instead of getting in front of it and letting it, I don't know. Let love guide you. Don't let the fear drive you. You feel the fear and you do it anyway. Fear has a purpose here, or we wouldn't have it. Everything, okay, that we deal with, it all has a purpose, right? It's meanings that we give the meanings to. I don't know, whatever that means in your life. We all got to express ourselves with that grace and ease. Return to that innocence. And see, we were all these little childs, and you know what? There's no excuse. Hurt people will. Hurt people can heal and help people. There is no excuse for abuse. It doesn't matter how much you were hurt. You don't pay that forward to somebody else. Let's pay forward the love. Because when we've been abused, when we've gone through those things, we know how that feels. Why do we want to do that to anybody else? I don't know. That's not healing. We don't heal by continuing to hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt, right? You fight fire with fire, everybody's going to burn. Somebody's got to keep that calm, keep that peace. Somebody got to bring that water. Oh, no. Was that for you? Beautiful beings. So what's the little victories in your life? What are the victories that you've had where you have stayed true to you and who you were made to be? Oh, no. I'm going to look at that in me. You look at that in you. Okay. Beautiful beings. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. Shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. Know that's you. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. 11-11.